Every New Year's Eve, the world looks to New York City's Times Square for the famed ball drop. It may come as a surprise, though. The man behind that time-honored celebration grew up in Knoxville, where he launched his long career in journalism.
And tonight, the East Tennessee roots of a New Year's rite of passage and the publisher of a renowned newspaper who ushered in that tradition.
There are few more iconic experiences on New Year's Eve than the crystal ball drop in New York City's famed Times Square. The history of this tradition can be traced back to another square. Around the corner from Knoxville's Market Square, under the watchful eye of an East Tennessee legend, a nod to a notable Knoxvillian who made his mark on American journalism and New Year's Eve. He's not as famous as Dolly, but his legacy shines just as brightly.
Adolph Ochs, if you don't know his name, look in any issue of the New York Times, and it's the first name in the masthead. Even though he died 90 years ago, they remember him as the patriarch of the family that still runs the New York Times, the Sulzberger family.
The son of Jewish refugees from Bavaria, Adolph Ochs grew up in Knoxville. In the late 1860s, the 11-year-old launched his long career in journalism as a paper boy for the Knoxville Chronicle.
The paper was right here. It was a morning paper. They worked all night to put it out.
Historian Jack Neely, long fascinated by Ochs' story, says that by sheer fear, the young printer's devil learned every aspect of the newspaper business. The boy worked through the night into the wee hours of the morning to avoid a dark walk home past the Presbyterian cemetery.
And his boss was, who was William Rule, very well-known figure in Knoxville history, later mayor. William Rule was surprised when this teenage kid would say, "Please, can I stay? Can I work? Do something else? Can I work on some other job?" Because he wanted to have either walking company home or wait until dawn.
By age 19, Ochs bought and revived a failing newspaper in Chattanooga. In 1896, he got wind of another struggling paper in New York City.
And he bought this paper and really built it into the New York Times as we know it today.
As its new owner, Ochs created the Times Book Review, the Sunday magazine, and instituted the approach of telling both sides of a story. Even today, you'll find a motto on the front page that he pulled from his past in Knoxville, inspired by his cousin's cigar shop on Gay Street.
And they had a motto, "All the cigars that are fit to smoke." And he adapted that for the New York Times, all the news that's fit to print. So that was his idea too.
Another one of Ochs' ideas, to mark a holiday everyone, regardless of background and religion, could celebrate. In 1904, he launched a fireworks-fueled New Year's Eve celebration in what would soon be renamed Times Square.
But fireworks were finally banned in New York. He said, "What are we going to do? We need to let's celebrate the wonders of electricity. Let's with a big lighted ball and put the ball way up on a skyscraper and let it slide down."
A century later, it's a time-honored tradition. So when you count down to the new year, watching from the epicenter of celebrations, maybe raise a glass to a man whose DNA runs deep in East Tennessee. To Adolph Ochs, the renowned newspaper publisher whose mission was to inform, educate, entertain, and celebrate.
It combines Central European history, Jewish history, it's the history of journalism. It's all kind of comes together in this one story. Let's just remember that this is part of the complex history of our country and also of Knoxville, Tennessee, too.
And that plaque honoring Adolph Ochs, it's located at 36 Market Square. It's on the side of the building. The local chapter of the Society of Professional Journalists unveiled it in September of 2022. I have just enjoyed learning about this story and sharing this story because who knew? I didn't.
Who knew? All those things, you're like, he did that,
Yeah,
and then he did
exactly.
that, and then he did that. It was extraordinary. Thanks for the history lesson, Robin.
Absolutely. All right.